Yeah, it's a good question about sharing it with people. I mean, I found, again, through my own experience of journaling, that I couldn't talk to people about stuff that was going on in my head or in my life, or things that I was feeling. So journaling gave me a place to kind of find my voice so that then I could go and talk to them. It kind of gave me like a little training area to kind of practice what those feelings were and how I felt about them and what words I could associate with them, and almost actually create, structured sentences, because in my head it was just a jumbled mess of stuff. So when I would go to talk to people, I couldn't really verbalize anything, and they couldn't really understand what I was saying or what I was feeling. So I found it hugely powerful for me to then go off and share stuff that was in my journal with people like my dad or my sister or friends or whatever. But what I found best was to not give them the journal to read, because then they could flick to pages that were kind of like a bit more private, or I mentioned them, or I didn't want them to read or whatever. So I found it was best to kind of read them entries or read them, sentences or whatever from it. But at the same time, because I explicitly had said to them beforehand, this is a private thing. This is I'm doing this in order to kind of look after myself a bit. So if I don't want to talk to you about it, and you think that I've written about you, then you need to respect that I might not be ready to talk to you about it. So I think it's just being open and being honest. And again, that's where journaling has kind of helped me, because I can put that stuff down and then feel okay about it. And then if someone wants to have a go at me about not telling them what I wrote in my journal yesterday or last night because they think it's about them, then that's their set of emotions. That's almost like their issue. I'm okay with how I'm dealing with it and how I feel, and therefore I can't really be wrong, because that's just how I am. So again, I think it's just a case of just however you feel best, and if you feel comfortable doing it, then yeah, give it a go.